Hi everyone, look what I found. I found the
Oh
long
my
note.
God.
Welcome, beauty. Welcome, beauty. I'm so
Thank you
sorry
so
about
much.
all these things. Sometimes this happens. So what I'll do, because we've lost our audience, I'll try and go and tag them while you tell me about yourself, introduce yourself, give me like a minute or two, because there's no point of you introducing yourself and they didn't even
Without
hear.
the yes. Yes.
Yes,
Then
I'm
meanwhile
so
I
glad
will
to see you.
unaniona
Looking good as
vizuri. Hii
usual.
laptop yangu my laptop is like inanifanya naonekana
Mambo.
poa.
Oh, I'm seeing people have already noticed your background. Karibuni, karibuni, 70. Hi. Hi, Dana. Dana, I need you on that table, on that chair too. On that chair. So what am I going to do? I'm going to see who I can tag. Hii StreamYard inatuonyeshanga mambo saa zingine.
Sana. I think
Okay.
okay.
Yes. So I'm going to tag a couple of people. Alafu tuendelee.
I'm
Dana,
trying to do something.
no
I'm trying
what?
I'm trying to do something kwa sababu hivi yeah, I think kwa sababu kamera yangu iko hivi so wanaonekana sura ikiwa juu. That is why I don't like to use the laptop.
Yeah. Haiwezi kuja hivi bring it towards you.
The funny thing is,
Nimeshapa
the
nani.
camera inakaa hivi, haiko hivi straight, haiko hapa juu. So
Okay. That looks better.
this better?
Oh, Dana. How old is the baby again?
Na mapowder.
Mbona nikienda kutagwa tu ndo nasongi majina zao? And then we have
I think I can as well share this live on my Instagram.
Coco,
Yes.
we're worried about your sound.
You can't hear me.
I
Can you
can,
hear
but I
me?
think it's a little bit far or something.
Sikuwa naongea.
Uko naongea?
Can the audience hear me now?
I can. Let me hear what Dana says. So I can, and then so cool. Dana, is it much better? Coco, keep talking.
Yes, Diana, can you hear me? Just let me know if you can hear me.
Because I can hear you fine. Oh, it's slow and distant.
It's low. It's really low and distant.
So if you can bring it towards you, maybe.
Where is my speaker?
The problem with computers, there's nothing much you can do most of the time.
Yes, I know.
So maybe you just bring it towards you.
And now? Can you hear me?
Yeah. And then keep talking loud.
You shout. Okay, so can you hear me? Guys, can you hear
Be like Nicole. Be like Nicole.
I'll shout. Watch ibambe moto. I'll talk. Mnanisikia sasa? I think, yeah, I don't know.
You are noticing kwa mbali kuwa haiko 100%.
No, mimi najisikia niko tu sawa. So kama wewe mimi I can hear you clearly, so I don't know. Hebu nijaribu.
Mimi I do agree haiko kiasi kwa mbali. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but I don't know how bad it is for the audience.
Sasa nafanya aje? Aki hata sitaki kugusa ilete shida. The way I struggled.
She said it's okay, you should pay attention.
The way I have
Okay, sweetheart.
struggled. Yeah.
It's so nice having you here. Ebu, I'm so glad you managed to finally come. Three lives later, here you are. Tell us about yourself. Us, we have nice weather. The sun is out, we have the rain and stuff. So we got all the sunshine coming in today. Tell us about yourself, where you're joining us from, everything.
My name is Catherine, or you can call me Kate or Coco, whatever you feel like. They're all my names. I love them because every name have a meaning behind it. And yeah, I'm a mother of three kids, and I'm born and raised in Mombasa, Pale Kongoea.
Dr.
And right
Congo.
now I'm residing in Belgium for almost 7 years now. And yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I do sell hair, and I have my own brand of lashes, like Nicole. I say Nicole. Sorry, like Nicole have already told you guys, and makeup enthusiast. That
I
means
know.
yes, I really love to do makeup. Makeup for me is life. And yeah, what else can I say about myself? Um, I really love to coach young girls through my experiences because I've had bad, good experiences. I don't like to say bad, I say bad, good because through my experiences, I've managed to have a lot of wisdom, and I just want to share because I don't want to see young girls or women going through the same things that I did wrong.
Yeah.
And yes, that is why this is what I want to do, and I'm passionate about that.
You invited me to your IG live to teach me about eyebrows. I'm terrible. I just do my makeup for the sake of having makeup on, and then I just come live, and then later on my cousin will be telling me oh, aki Nicole wewe. Aki Nicole hata uwezi eka wigi yako vizuri. She's like, oh, Nicole. And then when I don't have makeup on, she's like, you even look better without your makeup on. She like, she throws me off, and I find it's really funny. But you offered to teach me for free. You offered to teach
Yes,
me
and it's
from,
not only for you, for everyone. That is
but
why
you
I
do it.
have also yes, that is why I also have a YouTube channel, and also Instagram live that I normally do every Saturday and Wednesday. We teach people how to do their makeup because we want everybody to look good and feel good, because why not?
Yeah, I know. I missed my makeup tutorial, my live makeup tutorial. I was just waiting. I was really prepared. But for some reason, I didn't get notified that you were on. But now my
Yeah, I
eyebrows
know.
would have been looking flat.
Don't worry, we still have time. So long as you're alive, anything is possible. We can still do
Anything
it.
is possible. I like
Yes.
that. I like the sound of that. So I noticed too immediately when you volunteered into a mentorship program. I was like, oh, I like that. And with your makeup on, I was like, oh my God, look at this beautiful young girl. I love that you all volunteered. It was so nice. And I reached out, and you were so positive and warm and everything. And I knew you wow my girl immediately, and we got on so well from there henceforth.
I know.
Yeah, it's so nice
Yes.
having you. So I do have a lot of
Thank you.
questions when
Thank you
it
so
comes
much.
to,
Thank you
yeah.
so much for having me. I really appreciate. I'm so humbled to be here. I'm so happy to have known you. Yes, I'm just happy.
Nakupenda bure, the way I hear people say nowadays. I like copying what new shang and stuff, even though I don't know how to use some of them. So let me also use it nakupenda bure. Oh,
Thank you, Louisa. Thank you, Louisa. I'm so
hi,
humbled.
Louisa. That's my dear friend.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Coco, what is success to you?
Whew. Success. Success. I'll actually define success as a journey. Eh? Because
Oh,
I've never seen one person that is successful that have said that now I am successful, I want to stop. This is the destination where we call it success. I
mhm.
think in life you have so many things that you need to do and succeed. So yes, there's so many things that you need to do. So for me, success is a journey. And actually, on my own definition, I would say success is setting goals, and once you've achieved those goals, particular, because you have so many goals in life.
Yeah.
So once you've achieved, for example, when you wake up in the morning and you say, like, today I just want to wake up, go and work out, and then maybe run some errands, maybe do
Mm.
some shopping. And
Yeah.
then at the end of the day, when all is achieved, you can say, oh, today I had a successful day.
Yeah. So
So maybe,
day to
yeah.
day journey.
Yes, and yeah, the goals that you said, because you have daily goals, you have maybe uh, hourly goals, you have lifetime goals, you have, educational goals. So you cannot just say, okay, today I'm successful. I want to see it because this is the destination of success. That is something that I've never had in my life.
No, no. Yeah, because we still have that thing that it's all financial. So even if you got out of bed and you're struggling mentally, nobody recognizes that as an achievement on your part. But you do know, to you, you've done really well. But nobody goes like, you know what? You've done really well with all those responsibilities you have, with everything you're going through. Yes, you have done well for yourself. Nobody thinks that. We only
Yeah,
congratulate those people that are like visibly financially successful. Those are the people that we go like even respecting. And in our Kenyan culture, you find that if you're a man, then you become I don't know, mzee. What do they call you? Mheshimiwa,
Basi.
mheshimiwa. Yeah. You start becoming mheshimiwa, mheshimiwa, mheshimiwa. But anybody else who is, enjoying that journey and doing their own thing, they don't feel successful because nobody's noticing it, you know? Yeah. I like that you say it's a journey. So it's not really a destination where
No,
one
no,
needs
no,
to be.
no, no.
No.
And this is
So,
also one thing that I would love to tell people, like, I cannot know your success because only you know the struggles and you know how you want to achieve them. So I cannot know your success unless you sit down with me and tell me, the previous goal was to do this, but I have done this and this. I have failed and I've managed to do it. Then I would say, oh wow, then that is a success. But from people, people want to see good things and then they define that as success.
mm,
There are some things that might not look as good as they are, but they're still success to some people.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know that Diana is still watching from where she is. Diana is also into life coaching. I think she's a life coach or a business coach. I know she does coaching, and she's mostly coaches women who are working women like you. That's her.
Mhm.
Her niche, I would say, professional women. I would like her to tell me what she thinks about your definition if she had you. Otherwise, we have everybody joining in. Welcome, looking good. Thank you and hi.
Thank
Sometimes we
you.
don't know who is commenting, so if you
Yes.
didn't let StreamYard use your name or give it permission to use your name, we don't know who is commenting. So welcome, thank you. Do sign your name at the end, and you know who it is. So Coco is here with us, joining us today. We are going to ask her so many questions. She's already told us about her brand, but we're going to ask her more about it later on in the show or the live, rather. Yeah, we want to know about how you came about and why we have Cocolashes right now as we know it. Spoiler alert, the branding is hot. It will scare you. You'll think, okay, I can't afford that. So, um, I would like you to tell me about your life journey. What defines you? What made you who you are today? Is that something that made you who you are today in your life?
Cool. My journey, if I start explaining or telling you guys my journey, it has been a long journey. I'm only 35 years old, but I feel like sometimes I've lived like 100 years.
You've seen it all.
Yes, it's like I've almost seen it all, and that is why I'm really passionate about telling people, I've tried this, it never worked. Don't do it. And I'm so passionate, and I will guide people like a mother, like don't do it because I know I've been there. And so, like I said, I was born in Congo, where the type of life that people live there.
Hmm.
So, and the mentality that the people have there is like, you cannot succeed, that one is not possible. And I've had that a million times, like, and now that I know everything is possible, I don't like when somebody say that is not possible. I always feel like I can I can slap someone on the face when they say
Go
that.
all tycoon.
Yes, 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 because I feel like people from where we are coming from, we hear a lot of no's, it's not possible. And with that, people decide to live like, okay, since everybody have tried, and people don't know that what you hear every day become your beliefs, and your belief become your
Absolutely.
reality.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yes.
I'm that kind of a person that from where I used to live, I never sit kibarazani, never.
Mm.
I was just totally different. Sikuwa mtu wa kukaa kibarazani.
Mm, mm, mm,
I
mm,
remember my first job, straight from secondary school. I went and I used to work in a salon. They
mm.
used to pay me 3,500.
Kwa sababu unasikia umejaa kweli.
And then the funny thing is, hata hizo sikuwa najua, I didn't know the value of money. I was just working to be busy. When I
Yeah.
had the money, I used to give it all to my mom.
Aww.
Yes. But I just wanted to keep myself busy. I didn't like the type of life. Yani mtu unaamka asubuhi, unashinda hapo, you don't have something.
Yeah,
So
na
hiyo tu,
leso,
yes,
gossip and stuff.
hiyo tu kutoka nje na engage na watu tofauti, I think it broadened up my mind na the way I see life. I'll
Yeah.
say that. Yes. So nilifanya kazi yangu ya kwanza, I think I was just 18 years. Nikatoka hapo nikaenda nikafanya kazi ya hotel White Sands. Nikatoka hapo mambo mengi ya wasichana. Then at 21 I got pregnant for my first kid, and I was even telling some girls last time, I was asking them, because it hit my mind that the time that I got pregnant, I didn't even realize that I was pregnant. I didn't plan for it. And even when I got pregnant, I didn't even have the shock that this is responsibility. It didn't hit my mind.
Wow.
Yes. So, but kwa sababu mi ni mtu wa kufanya kazi, after 3 months, I left my kid with my mom. And then nikaendelea tu kufanya kazi na maisha yalikuwa inaendelea. So I was able to provide for my kids, given that I was coming from a family where like, unaelewa. So hivyo nikaendelea kuelea mtoto wangu hivyo, mtoto akakuwa mkubwa, akaenda shule. Mimi mwenyewe ndo nilikuwa nikimlipia school fees. I was taking the responsibility without knowing that these are responsibilities, they are big responsibilities. And I still went ahead and made other mistake. Got pregnant at 25 again for the second kid. Bado niko nyumbani tu. Then hiyo time nilipata ball ya my second kid. Ndio sasa hapo reality ilinishika. Sasa this is now responsibility.
It's starting to hit you now.
Yes. Then I was like, now what am I going to do with 2 kids? I think at some point and time I got depressed without even me knowing that I was depressed.
Yeah. You can be. A lot of people can be, but they don't know they are.
Yes. So that time nilikuwa nasema, sasa hii maisha. That time I used to work at Nyali Beach. Nikafanya kazi, then I went back kurudi after kuzaa mtoto, then nikafutwa kazi sababu ya politics nyingi za kazi. Okay. Nikarudi sasa nikakuwa totally depressed. I didn't want to see nobody. I just love to be on my own. Nilikuwa na research vitu vingi, and I think that time I got the great awakening, and I started thinking of so many things. What if I do this? What if I do that? Not bad things, ideas. What if I look for a job? Hata nilikuwa nafikiria kwenda kufanya kazi Saudia, because now that people had talked too much about me, I didn't feel like having anybody apart from my family. So ndio hivyo nikakuja Ulaya. Nilipata kazi nikakuja Ulaya. I remember I left my daughter, she was 1 year and 8 months nikikuja. She was so small. Nikakuja Ulaya sasa, hey, that is a story for another day. So hizo ndio mambo ambazo zimenifanya ni grow katika maisha. Because I was going through a lot, but I never gave up. I just wanted to work hard through because I was like, sasa hata give up, what next? Yeah. So what else can I say?
So for you, what was your life defining moment? The time you were really low, when you were feeling depressed, what defined you?
That time, I think that time defined me because I tried and researched so many things, even religiously. I tried so many things. Then I realized so many things people are telling us. They are telling us those are their own beliefs, but we
That their
choose to
own
believe.
belief,
Yes, but we choose to
society being
believe them.
involved in your life, and when you want them,
Yes.
they're not there.
Yes, so I started asking myself, what if I do something different than what people are saying? What will
Yeah,
happen? I
yeah.
tried some different things and I saw them working. Then I started questioning myself.
Mm,
Hizi vitu zote nilikuwa na believe kuanzia kitambo.
mm.
Zilikuwa ni za ukweli ama tu ni believe za watu. From there
You're
I
like,
think people thought that I was crazy or something. Juu kuanzia hapo nilikuwa tu I was hapa wa Belgium wanasema Turkstel. Yani nilikuwa mimi nafanya vitu Testel. Yani mimi nilikuwa nafanya opposite. When you say this, I will do the
the
opposite.
opposite,
Just
because
yes, just
you realized that is what is working. But if you go
yes,
do what everybody else is doing, you're
was
just going with
doing
the flow.
yes. Yes,
I
and
love
that
that.
is why also I'm a believer of a mindset. You choose your mindset, a positive one, and work with it.
Yes,
It doesn't matter what other people are saying because
yes.
kila mtu yuko na beliefs zake
Shut
because
off
of what they
the
did. Yes,
noise.
yes.
Yeah, I realized that also worked for me. You know, when you decide that no, I'm not listening to all the noises, because what wakuongea ni wengi. Everybody wants that party. They want a portion of you. What
Yes.
Sasa leo uko peke yako, sasa leo you're having one-on-one with your God or whatever. Uko tu peke yako. Unaona? And you have to make decisions that are best for you and your family at that time. Yeah. So I do like that you're saying that. Hi Hadija, hi everybody. Karibuni, karibuni. So we have Coco here with us. Kate, if you please. She's the founder of Cocolashes. We want to come and get to that point where she decided to have her own brand. Really nice. And I want you to check it out. We'll show you and tell you where you need to check it out from. So yeah, you've told us about your journey. So, if you could change something about your life, what would you change from your experience? If you could talk to the younger you, what would you tell the younger you?
I will just tell people to change their mindset because there is where the problem lies, you know?
Mm.
Because sometimes I realize when you try to tell somebody, you can do this, and then somebody will say, you are saying that because you are abroad. Their life is easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm? But even me, for me to have done the things that I've done, I did with whatever small that I had that time.
Mm.
Like when I look back that I started working, earning 3,500, that was like nothing. Even back on those days, it was nothing. But hiyo tu nilikuwa sitaki kunini. Just change your mindset. Sema mimi kweli nimechoka kukaa
Change your
hapa mambo ya
mindset.
mtaa. Yes.
Haijalishi pali uko,
Uko,
haijalishi.
yes. Haijalishi your background, what you have done, what have not worked for you. Just
What
change
you're
and say,
saying is
okay,
really true. A lot of
yes,
people, when they come to you and they want you to help them, whatever advice or whatever, and you try to tell them maybe your insights or just trying to to go with the flow about their journey, but they'll always bring that, oh, but niko hapa sijui kuna nini, but sijui economy nini. There's always an excuse for the
excuse.
situation.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that people should stop giving excuse. Just try and do something different, you know? Kama umekuwa ukikaa asubuhi mpaka jioni unakaa alafu you expect maembe zitoke kwa mti zikukujie. It's not possible. Just
Mm,
go out, enda huko sokoni uende ukachukua hizo maembe. Leta hapa
mm,
watu wa nini? Unaona? Eh?
yeah.
You cannot do the same thing over and over again and expect a
Ushasema.
different result, you know. So mimi hiyo ndio kitu naweza kuambia mtu. Alafu I can tell you from my experience, this is not possible. But keep it in mind. This is Kate telling you. The way Kate did it is not the way you are going to do.
Yeah.
So try it your way and see if it is not working.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Try it your way and see how it's not going to work. Why it didn't work. Even if somebody is telling you it's not going to work, ask why it didn't work. So that you can learn. If you want to
You can
start, you can
learn
learn.
because it
Yes, you
might
can
work
learn
for
from the
you
failures. Yes.
because we are all different anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that you're saying that. So we do know, realize that in our African culture, a lot of us women don't really necessarily talk about our successes and stuff. Is it a culture you agree on? Could it have changed your life if people that could have been more vocal back in your time about maybe this stuffs?
Huh. Mimi, I don't sijui huko ambaye nimetoka. I didn't see sikuona when I was growing. I didn't see somebody that I would say that was successful. Back
Mm,
then when I was growing, that I could look up to and say,
mm,
you know what, I'm admiring this person. I want to be like her. I want to learn something from her. But
mm,
when I came here to Europe, then I started seeing, because I've seen the way people struggle to do things and make them successful. Then I
mm,
started seeing people, not necessarily people that I know, but people that I know they are from Kenya. You
mm,
understand? Hmm?
mm,
I see them doing things that that I admire. Then I
mm.
like to follow these people. I like to hear from these people. I
Yeah,
like to know their stories, you
yeah,
know. So that is why I'm always open to tell my story every day, any
nice.
day, anytime, so that somebody
Anytime.
can get inspired. Because I believe most people on Facebook, they know me, they know where I'm coming from. So
Mm.
they can say, okay, so she was here and now she's
We
here.
saw her.
Yes. So
Even though she had a baby at 21 and another one at 25, she didn't let that deter her from going to
yes.
pursue her dreams and stuff. I like that. I like that. Yes, I do want us to talk a lot more about it. But again, from a cultural point of view, hutaki kukwaza watu. You want people to be open about it, to inspire people, others about it. Because like you say, sometimes it's so easy. You make somebody else's journey so easy if they can relate to you. Somebody checks you
Mm,
out and aya, si huyu tulimwona tu hapa hivi," they can relate to that. You know, it's really
that is
nice.
what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It could be nice if you get to that point. So I'm going to ask you now to tell me about now your products, the thing you said, your entrepreneurship journey now. You've got online businesses. Tell us about them.
Before I say that, I want to add on whatever you are saying.
Yeah.
If somebody is telling you her story or her success, and then instead of you being inspired, you feel some type of way, you really have a big problem, very big problem. Because
Okay.
yes. Because when I talk to somebody and he tells me like, I've managed to do, oh, Nicole, you're gone.
What happened?
I don't know. I can't see you.
What happened?
Can you see me?
Okay. Yeah. It's
I
saying
can't see you.
I got plugged on.
Wait,
Okay. I don't know what happened. To me.
so tutafanyaje?
You. It's okay. You just keep on. I
Yes,
don't
like
know
I
what
was saying,
happened. Mm,
like I was saying, every time somebody says something good about their success
mm.
or what they have achieved, normally for somebody who is positive and know where they want to go, and they have a positive insight of life, they should get inspired.
Yeah.
You should get inspired and want to know, how did she do it? How can I do the same? How can I also do something like that? You understand? Lakini kama una feel some type of way, kuna shida. I think mimi nikiona mtu ambaye anafanya vizuri sahi, like Nicole, I would like to ask, how do you do this? Hmm?
Yeah.
Because unajua, if you don't ask pia hutajua. So feeling bad is also
Otalan.
not, yeah, feeling bad is also not is not going to help you. So you'd rather ask and learn something, or you get information for you to choose whether you want to use it or not.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
I
understand?
totally agree. I
Yes.
totally agree. Sorry, my camera has gone off. I'm seeing whether I can log back on. I try my phone too. I don't know what this things.
Now you're back.
What's wrong with this thing? I didn't touch anything.
I can see
Touch
any
it.
comments.
I didn't touch it at all. Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh,
So uh talking about my hair business, because I started with the hair business, although I have not yet branded. It's called Diva's Hair, but I've not branded like the way I've branded Cocolashes.
mm,
I started this hair business because when I was living in Germany, I used to sell hair. I used to make hair for people.
mm.
So there was a lady that used to say send me the hair and say, Kathy, when you do hair, I can be giving you the hair, so you sell it to your customer, and then you have the commission on every hair you sell. So I did it, and I see like this business of hair is not bad. So I asked, where do you get the hair? How can I start this business?
Yeah.
And that time I moved from Germany to Belgium, and I didn't have documents here. I stayed illegal for 2 years. For 2 years, then I
Mm.
was so depressed. Then that time the idea came back to me
Of the hair.
of the hair. So nikasema hii time ambaye nakaa hapa naboeka, si nianze tu kuuza nywele. That is how Diva's Hair was born.
Nice, nice, nice. Unasikia kuna biashara ya nywele, watu wanapenda kuniuliza about nywele, and that's your girl. In fact, I know
Yes,
somebody else who I'll be tagging. Hakuna haja kunituma manywele zenye hata mimi si understand. And then you got the expert wa manywele, and she can custom make for you.
yes, I do custom make them,
Yeah,
and also yes, ukitaka ready made, any hair, kinky, straight, body wave, ukitaka weave, ukitaka wigs, ukitaka lace front, ukitaka full lace wig, hapa ndio nyumbani.
hapo mkwao. Hadija, mmesikia? Nataka mninunulie zawadi kutoka kwa Coco. Ana wig nyingine ya white. Is it white or
Yeah,
grey?
blonde,
Blonde.
the
Oh
long
my
blonde
God,
one.
it's to die for. Unaona, hey, I would look really nice in that. Sasa hiyo ni zawadi yangu kutoka kwa Hadija. So my darling, hebu tuambie about your
Cocolashes.
IG. Yeah,
No,
I
not my
want to write
ID.
that down.
Yes. And then Cocolashes, Joeasy.
Hebu leta closer. I've seen the inside of it. Yeah, it's
These are
amazing job
Cocolashes.
you've done there.
And these Cocolashes, I also started this brand when I was separating from my partner. Every time that I have like
And a big
tsunamis in my life, something new is born. So
idea.
I really love the fact that every time kuna, and that is something also I would love people to understand. Sometimes God speak with us when we are in chaos,
Yeah, yeah,
and then that is when God will show you something new.
I like
But
that.
most people focus so much on the problem than what God is trying to bring to you. So hiyo time ndo nilitengeneza Cocolashes. Now it is 2 years old and it's doing very well. It's doing much better
It's
than
already 2 years old.
yes, Cocolashes is 2 years, 3 years almost now.
Wow, amazing. So sometimes God speaks to us in our crisis. We just ought to listen.
To
For you, you
listen.
found your inspirations and your amazing ideas when you're going through huge major life changes. I like that. I really like that.
Yes, because I believe when you are so comfortable, God is coming with something and shake you and say, "Are you still there? Can you hear me talking? I'm talking to you."
And sometimes you're being tested too. Are you listening?
Yes,
Are you still listening to my voice?
yes,
And if you're busy focusing on that problem, you miss your cue. It's a
yes,
shame that we do that. We focus so much on our problems. You know, if we realize how much energy we need just focusing on that problem, we
yes.
will stop and drop it there and focus on better things. Atujui kabisa, atujui kabisa. Dana, what's the bomb for? Bomb for lashes? I'm a bomb, Nini. I will order some
Boom.
lashes, my darling. Official. So, where can we find your lashes?
You can find my lashes on my Instagram page inaitwa official Coco Glam. Itakulink directly kwa official Cocolashes. Hapo kuna nywele, kuna lashes.
Oh, okay. You are.
I also share some videos and some hair ideas, vitu ambaye you want to know about hair, kwa sababu watu wanaulizanga, sasa less front ni nini? 360 ni nini? Nini. So hapo hivyo utaelewa kila kitu about hair, utapata lashes.
Yeah.
Alafu, yes, anytime you want to ask anything, you can ask me there ama kwa nini yangu. Facebook siko sana, niko huko Instagram sana mimi. So you
Yeah.
can write me on Instagram and I will answer your question. You can order, I ship everywhere. So yes.
Okay. I want to urge people to follow you on YouTube. I think you're doing an amazing job.
Yes. And
Yeah.
also my YouTube also there. I teach you for free how to do your makeup. So
Yeah. I really urge you to go on to YouTube. What do you use on YouTube? Of
official Coco Glam. Kama hiyo jina imeandikwa hapo kwenye screen.
yeah.
That is my YouTube name.
Please, guys, follow Coco. We want her to get there. We want to help you do it. Women supporting women. You want to
Women.
get there. Seriously, we do. So I'll keep on urging my friends. I'll tag them. I want them to follow you on YouTube, especially because you've done very well. YouTube is a very hard platform to break. Really hard platform to break. So I love that you're doing that. Hadija, do you have any questions? Anybody with any questions for
Adija
Coco?
is saying, I love everything to do with beauty and hair. Here, wig added to my
Uh,
bucket list. Yep.
Hadija also is into like clothes and any like household stuff. Hadija sells those. Maybe Hadija, you
Nice.
start ordering things from Cocolashes, and then we'll
Mm-hmm.
help you advertise them and everything. So, I've already gathered this, but I still want to ask you anyway. So, do
Mm.
you practice this all this personal development? What I like to say, modern age, because every era there will be something that everybody's into. Oh, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's doing it. So we seem like we're in an era where everybody is into personal development, and we do agree and recognize that there's a lot of money in personal development. There's a lot of money. It's a multi-billion industry right now as we speak.
Yeah.
It's eating, it's the up there with beauty or something. I'm sure about it. But anyway, so do you practice it and do you think it's overrated? Is it something that people are thinking taking advantage of and just like, is it overrated to you? What do you think?
Nothing is overrated. You know, when unajua kuna season, just like we have season, God created season. So when it is season for personal development and you feel like you can jump in the wagon and make some money, why not? Why not? So yes, I'm personally practicing it. I really love to develop myself because I came from somewhere where we had nothing. We used
Mm,
to have two rooms. Moja ilikuwa jikoni,
mm,
engine ilikuwa kwa sitting room na room ya kina wazazi.
mm-hmm.
So, nilikuwa najiambia. I remember I used to tell myself when I was 9 years old, I used to tell my mom, mimi ni vile tu sifanyi kazi, but ile siku nitakuja kufanya kazi, hutawahi kuishi nyumba kama hii.
Ah,
I was the first person to take my mom out of that single room to directly self-contained house. And my mom was like, sasa tutalipaje nyumba? Nyumba ribu mbili na
I know our parents are so stubborn. I think maybe that's their downfall because they used to get to a point where they feel like they're comfortable, and when they get to that point, awataki kusonga. They don't believe that
Yes.
they can get better than whatever. Because sisi tulikuwa kwa as something that was ended up being converted into a two-bedroom house, but the second bedroom was just like you can't even call it a kitchen. And it had our bunk bed there. Na bunk bed ilikuwa ishajaza tu your room kabisa. There's no space. But my mom was happy there. We lived there for I don't know how many decades. She was happy and she never wanted to come out of that place. Yani unambembeleza na unamlazimisha, please, please. She didn't want to come out of that because she was happy with it. To her, she was like, she never imagined she would have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do feel you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nilimwambia toka hapo, nikamtoa hapo, akaendelea kuishi hapo, and right now I'm doing something very good for her. I'm so proud of myself. I also managed to buy my house, not even in Kenya, here abroad, at the age of
I
33.
know.
That thing also happened when I was distracted. Yani nilikuwa niko hivi. But I just say I will do it. And when I did it, I was like, hey, how did I do it? But
How
all
will I
that is
do?
why, yes, that's all that happened when you have money. When
You
you
didn't
have
focus
money,
on that energy.
I was saving my money. I used to work very hard. Even now, I'm working very hard. I still
Yeah.
have my full-time job. I still do my side hustle. Bado nasonga watu. Pesa lazima itafutwe, because I believe when you have your money, you have your freedom to choose whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I would just love to tell my youth, fanyeni kazi. It doesn't matter ni kazi gani, bora inaleta pesa. Unajua, the good thing about money, it doesn't come with nini, with a tag ati hii ni pesa ya kujenga, ama hii ni pesa ya kuosha, ama hii ni pesa ya nini. No, pesa ni pesa tu.
Pesa ni pesa.
So
So will you know umefika, will you know, do you have any like plan on knowing that, okay, this is, hapa nimefika sasa financially, this is what I want to achieve, nimefika.
bado sijafika. I still have a long way to
Do
go.
you have a structure in place where you know that you've gotten where you want to be, or you just continue and continue and
I will
continue?
continue, because if I ever reach to a point that I say that I have enough, I think I'll still work hard and help other people who don't have, because raha ya kukuwa nayo ni kushare, then you feel that you really doing something. Unajua, si ati uko nayo, ukiwa nayo yote yako sio raha. It's like when you have information and you cannot give it to other people, then what is the meaning of that information? So is
Yeah.
wealth. When you're wealthy and you all have all your wealth for yourself, then what is the meaning of that wealth if you cannot help other people with it?
Yeah. Because they usually say it's good to have something in place whereby for you to know that you've reached your goals and celebrate it, and to reach your financial freedom, whatever it means to you, so that when you reach that list, you know you've reached them. Because there's this sad story that is said of somebody. I think he was being caught or something, but somebody who just worked their whole life. They were like retirement age, and they didn't want to retire because they are now working from the emotion of thinking that they'll ever lack. So they kept on working and working and working as hard as when they started. They didn't know how to take time and enjoy themselves. They didn't know how to just spend their money. They just kept on working. And that's why nowadays they teach people to just know that when you umefika, get to know when umefika and usijipate kwa hiyo.
The thing is, I think like people are working so hard to go on pension, but serikali imewawekea utafanya kazi mpaka ufike 65 years. When you're 65 years, you are done mentally, physically, kila kitu, you are done. You cannot anymore. But if you have your purpose, I'm working toward this. I am telling you, Nicole, you will never work that long.
Okay, I think that's what I meant. That's where I'm coming to. Where
Yes,
people, it's okay for your money to keep on working for you. That is fine,
yes,
but
yes.
not you like still grinding
Mimi,
and grinding
Mimi,
and
I'm
grinding.
praying God, and I'm working. Right now, I'm working so hard and so smartly because I'm working, I'm saving, I'm investing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because
Mm.
I have put a goal. When I am 40 years, I want to focus on, I want to sit and let my money work for me.
And what? Yeah, let it do
Yes.
the hard a bit. So,
Now I'm
yeah.
racing against time because I'm only having 5 years. You can imagine how.
You can do a lot in 5 years. You can do a lot in
Mm,
5 years. So we read that I love everything to do with beauty and hair. Your wig, added it into
yeah.
my bucket list for me. Did you ever feel low and felt like giving up? Oh, okay. I think that is a good question. How did you come out of it?
Uh, Sometimes when when you are doing when you are doing things, meaning to Mimi Nicole, I will tell you a secret of my life. I
Mm,
am somebody, whenever I'm doing something, I have plan A, B, C, D, even F and E up to Z if possible.
mm,
Because I like to have a 360 look of everything. What if this doesn't work?
mm.
I do have some moment like I'm trying to do something and then doesn't work the way I want.
Yeah.
But having the fact that I'm having plan A, B, C, and D will help me not focus much on what is not going on. I jump on
Mm.
the other plan quickly and see which one is going to work. So I'm like chaka, 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 DJ.
So if
So I do
somebody,
have moments, but
yeah,
I don't take long time sitting there feeling miserable. That is something that I don't like to relieve myself in that moment. Hmm? When I feel like I'm so down and I cannot do anything about it, I just take my motivational audios and listen to it, or read a nice book, or listen to people, or look on people who are doing good to get that encouragement
for
again.
motivational
Yes,
speeches,
yes.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for me personally, I think music does it for me, meditation does it for me, some fresh air, walking, affirmation does it for me. Because sometimes you can be beat. If you let life beat you, it can. Sometimes it just comes full force and it can
Yes,
get
that
you awkward.
but that is why I'm saying if you let it me Nicole, ukianza kusema mkono inakuuma, kidole inakuuma, I swear to you, your whole hand will start paining. And then
Mm-hmm.
itakuja the whole arm. So the more time you sit there and start thinking about hiyo kidole inauma, mwili yote itaanza kuuma. So
Itaanza kuuma.
yes, kwa sababu ukianza kufikiria kitu
Where your
negative
focus
nyingine
goes, your energy flows.
yes,
So you got to be
that is
very
really
careful
true.
what you're focusing on.
Yes. So mimi nikianza kusikia tu niko down, I just take my makeup. This is my biggest therapy that I normally do. Hiyo ambaye hata
Mm.
hainipeleki mahali ama inichukui pesa mingi, niko na makeup
Yeah,
zangu hapa, nitakaa, nitalook vizuri, nitatoka nje, nitapiga picha, I feel good. Then I sit and think, okay, niko lakini na plan B.
yeah.
How am I going to go
Uendelea
about
kuongea
it?
kwa nguvu kidogo, sauti yako inaenda kama inapotea pia.
Inapotea. Okay, ndio
Yeah,
nilikuwa
yeah,
nasema
yeah.
mimi makeup yangu, I use my makeup as my therapy also. Hmm?
Therapy.
So
Yeah,
sometimes nikisikia nasikia tu vibaya, napaka makeup, nasikia vizuri, napiga picha hivyo, then na jump to my next step. I don't like to give myself
yeah.
that chance.
I think that is really good. You're distracting your brain rather than sit there and mop. You're distracting the brain, then it starts, concentrating on other things. Because unajua makeup pia ni kama mindfulness. It's a form of
Mm,
mindfulness because you're in the flow right at that time. Una concentrate. You have to be precise. So concentrate. Hii shida inapotelea. Because sasa uko busy kufanya eyebrows and stuff. Unasahau shida
mm.
zako and everything. The problem is we focus so much on the
Much on the
shida na
problem, yes. Mm? The moment you start focusing too much on your problem, you fall into depression. You fall into depression, then sasa hapo kutoka hapo mm,
mm.
ni ngumu. Unaona? So
Yeah.
watu wanatakana you even find hobby, kitu yoyote tu ya kufanya, kusafisha nyumba, ama mimi kusafisha nyumba sometimes.
Yeah.
Nikisikia hapa sasa mood yangu imeenda left, I start cleaning my house. There's so many things that you can do
You
so that
can
you
do,
don't.
and then very careful on the people you spend time with. Juu kama unapata energy yako
Exactly.
inaenda chini, you have to be really careful because kuna hao ma energy vampires. Hiyo energy yako una save tu at least ujaribu kuendelea na maisha. Somebody wants to suck it off you.
Yeah.
So afadhali tu jisurround na people who give you. Mimi I talk about my cousin a lot. She's the person that I call. Tunaweza tuongea tu normal life things, but immediately we start talking, utapata sana washona kazi. Tunaongea tu and we are video calling and we are busy working. She's working, she's doing her house shows, I'm doing my house shows. Imagine you just get energy from, so you have to know your people. Know your people. That person you speak to na nakupata energy. Yeah?
And
That
also
person you speak to.
sometimes if you know that you don't have people that you can tell your problem or your just sit peke yako, there's power, very powerful. It is very powerful sitting just by yourself and talking to yourself. Me anytime mi utembeanga na notebooks, na kama sina notebook na kitu imekuja kwa akili yangu, naenda hata chooni, nachukua hata tissue paper naandika. Ukiwa tu peke yako, ideas will flow. So this is also something that watu pia walan. Sio saa zote you surround yourself so much with people, you
Writing
don't even
is
give yourself
therapy.
time.
People don't know writing is therapy, and apart from that, it has powers. Unaona venye tunasemanga talking as our mouth has tuna powers. We have to be careful on the things we say. The same thing in apply with writing things down, journaling things down. Ni very important. Unaona venye tunasema ati sijui our mouths have the power of life and death. It's the same thing with writing. Write things down, and you can just keep on writing. We feel low, keep on writing, and then eventually it becomes a good habit. It's a nice therapy that people should learn to. Very, very nice therapy. Yeah.
And sometimes the ideas zinakuja zina flow. If you don't write your ideas down, ndio hivyo zimeenda. Saa nyingine unakuwa na ideas inapotea, but kama umeandika after 1 year, ukipitia hizo
It becomes something good. Absolutely.
Hii akili mimi saa nyingine hata najiuliza, hii akili nilitoa wapi? But siku hizi naandika na date na time.
Yeah. Zingine zitaka silly, but sometimes zingine zitaka poa. Sometimes after some 2 years wow, that was actually a good idea, and then you actually see it somewhere too. Unajambia sio niketi idea nilikuwa nayo. You see somebody went ahead and did it.
Hakuna idea. Unajua God speaks to people through our thoughts. That is when God is speaking to us. And when God is speaking to us, He's giving us different ideas. Alafu wewe unakaa hapo unalala kimalamala. Hiyo idea, God will speak it to somebody else. Somebody will put it into action and work for it.
Somebody else will put it in action.
Uione, alafu unasema, ile ni idea yangu. Ama you're talking to somebody, naweza kuambia idea leo. Alafu nikakwambia ikakuwa tu hivi.
I believe idea mtu akuangi mtu mmoja. That's why unapata a lot of people argue about ideas. Nini, because you're not the only one who was given that idea. While you're working at it, somebody else was working at it. Sasa ni ule mtu alikuwa consistent na akadeliver ndo anapata and then recognized for that one.
Hakunanga idea ya mtu, idea ya Mungu anapatia kila mtu the same idea. Unaona hata hii idea yangu pengine ya eyelashes, God has given people previously before me. God has given me. God will still give people. Now, everybody, when God is giving somebody an idea, anampatia tofauti. It's the same thing, but tofauti.
Now you just need to put your touch.
Yes. Sasa wewe mwenyewe ndio utaifanya stand out. And that is why unaambiwa nobody is you and that is your power.
Yes. Nobody is you and that's your power.
Nobody is you and that is your power, because hata sahi tunaweza kukaa class moja Nicole. Tukafundishwa na mwalimu mmoja. Mwalimu akatupatia project. Same project. You guys go and do this project. But kila mtu atatengeneza same project, but kila mtu atakuwa na touch yake. So
Uh-huh.
what does that say? We
It's
are
true.
different, and everybody have a different power. So
Yeah.
don't feel intimidated by somebody else. Work, do whatever you can do, give it your best, and let God
This is
take it
so
from there.
true. Hata chakula unaweza pata watu the same ingredients, wafundishe the same way on how to cook it, but upate exactly the same ingredients, wapimie kabisa kabisa, na bado wakipika itatokeza tofauti.
Yeah. Now that
It
is the
can,
power of you.
wow. I learned something. I love that. I love that. I'll always remind myself that you always learn something new every day. I absolutely love that. That is your power. Your uniqueness yako, hiyo ni power yako.
You is your power. You
Yeah,
is your power. Yes.
nice. I'd like you now to tell us what you tell the younger generation. Is that something you'd like to tell the younger generation today? Anybody who might be watching and stuff?
I would love to tell them this. Nobody is you, and that is your power. If you
Nobody's.
have, yes, if you have an idea, write it down. Even if you're not going to do it today, but at least when you write it down, it's something that you can come back and track it and say, okay, hapa niliachia wapi. Then you continue, unaendelea from hapo. Kitu wengine, tafuteni pesa. Kwanza mimi napenda sana kuongea na wasichana. Hakuna mambo ya mabazuu. Hakuna
I
mambo ya
didn't say the
sijui
last
nini.
point. Say that again. Sorry.
Watu watafute pesa, wafanye kazi.
Watu
Fanya
watafute
kazi.
pesa kabisa.
Yeah. Start doing anything until you can do what you want. Just do anything that can bring you money, so long as you don't harm anybody. Save, jifundisheni kusave. Si ati kila kitu chochote umeona leo watu wanapaka macho zinakaa hivi, wewe pia uko na trend. Hapana, hizi trends ni za kukula pesa. Save pesa, achana na mambo za trends. Mimi for 3
I
good
don't know
years,
whether people will listen to
maybe for
that.
3 good years since 2000 and tuko 2021, 2019, 20. Hii 21 ndo nimeweza kununua kitu. I have been saving religiously. I'm saving my money, and when I have an idea, I have money. I don't have to go to the bank and ask for money niwalipe na interest ya nini.
You have your reserve there.
Save pesa, anzisha ka biashara. Biashara ziko nyingi. What people are playing with time. This hakuna time ambe, there is no time like this. There is no time like this. Katika the human race that has happened, that there is a lot of information, but people kweli wahinga walisema palipo na miti hakuna wajenzi. There is information of anything and everything. Just ask. Don't be scared to ask.
Don't be scared to ask. Yeah, I'm trying to write them down so that I share them. It makes it easier, because I kind of lose you a little bit. Not like network losing you, it's just the sound. Oh, it's just the sound that keeps on disappearing. Yeah, go on.
Yes, watu wa save pesa, alafu nobody will save you. You will only save yourself. Whether you have that good idea, you will make the plan, you will make somebody else believe in it, you will make people want to buy the product that you want to save, you will make the changes that you want in life, you will make you better, you will save yourself from all the trouble. It is you. So it is a race against you and the world.
Usijidanganye nini nini.
Usiseme ati watu hawataki kujisaidia. Kila mtu yuko na shida zake.
I'm listening. I'm loving that. So only you can save yourself. Don't sit there and wait until Prince Charming anakuja. Hakuna Prince Charming.
Siku hizi Prince Charming walienda nani?
Save pesa yako, idea ikikuja, one of your ideas will soon be something. Tumia pesa, anza something. I
Yeah.
like
Mm.
that. Thank you so much. I like that. Some most people watch this on replay. Anybody watching on this on replay, I hope you've learned something. Leave your comment there so that we know you've joined in and stuff, and we'll reply to every comment. I've really enjoyed this. So, I think Coco, you can tell us maybe your last words, any parting words, anything else. Have you finished your points? You've not finished the points, have you?
I think I finished. Eh?
Okay. If you want to finish that, and then your last words, and then remind people where they can find you, where you can find the following, please.
Mimi my last word ni kuwa, jamani, watu wafanye kazi yako. Hata Mungu mwenyewe alisema
Yeah, ongea
mvivu,
kidogo kwa nguvu tena.
mtu mvivu na asile fanyeni
Mhm.
kazi and when you are doing something, do it with passion, give it your all have purpose in life. Watu wengine hata wajui purpose in life. Have clear intention in anything that you're doing. Clear intention is equal to purpose.
Cool. Cool.
So
Be
kuwa na
passionate about the
intention.
things you
Yes,
do.
kuwa na
Mm.
intention. Hata kama unataka kupika chakula, sema okay, nataka kupika chakula. Unaona, hii chakula nataka ikipika ikuwe hivi watu wangu wafurahie. That is already an intention. If
Mm.
you want to make hair, have a clear picture of whatever you want to do. You understand? Uweze
Yeah.
nataka kuweka makeup hapa nipake blue, hapa nipake green, you look like a clown. Unaelewa? You have to
Mm.
figure out something. That is clarity of intention. Itakusaidia, itakupatia direction ya kufanya vitu vile vinavyotakikana and you will succeed. Mimi ni hayo tu kwa leo. Nawapenda sana. Asante Nicole kunialika hapa. I'm so
Asante,
humble. I
asante.
really enjoy.
Hii internet yetu inataka tu calmness. You have to be calm. Sometimes it ends up behaving. It just challenges you kukuambia kama give up, give up.
No,
By the
Mimi
time you
giving
go
up. Mimi
on,
giving up is not an option for me. I don't know. In my dictionary, there's nothing like giving up. There is finish. Finish.
sorry?
When I start, katika dictionary yangu, when I start doing something, I finish.
Yeah,
I always finish whatever I start. It doesn't
yeah.
matter how long it will take, but I'll make sure that it is done.
Yeah, I think everybody can see how our determination we came through. We still continued 3 lives later. We managed to come on. We lost some audience during the
It's
confusion
okay.
when we were
See, but
logging
what
in,
I
but that's
say,
fine.
what I own,
Wataiona
alafu,
tu, wataiwatch tu, and it will always be here. Wasidelete vitu kama hizi. Alafu wewe
yes.
narudi IG for my lessons. Anybody who
Kuja
is here,
unakaribishwa sana. Hata you can invite me here siku ingine tufanye makeup.
yeah.
Takuja
Kujeni
kuwafundisha.
muone nikijiembarrass huko, nikifundishwa kuweka makeup, nikifundishwa kuweka kudraw my brows and stuff. Come and see.
Yes. Yes.
Come and see nikijaibisha huko nikiuliza sasa hii uangania nini? So
And
join us
guys,
on there.
kindly, please
Yeah.
subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's official Coco Glam. Follow me on Instagram. It's official Coco Glam. Support my business at official Cocolashes. And
Yeah.
yes, love you guys. Bye.
Yeah, guys, please support her, please support her. Kesho pia wewe tunakusupport. Kesho tunamalizana na Coco, kesho ni mtu mwingine, na hivyo hivyo tunabebana tukienda.
Kabisa,
Thanks
kabisa.
for
And I really love
being
that.
on
Coco,
with
I have
us.
learned so much from you, Mom. Oh,
Mama,
thank you. That's so
Hadija,
lovely.
reach out, just contact Coco, nenda na umuongelesha, you will enjoy. Mimi nimekuwa addicted to Coco mpaka nisipomwona around nasema where is my Coco? She has so amazing energy. Amazing energy. Reach out to Tapenda. You'll be totally
Yes,
transformed.
Hadija, follow me. I'll follow you back. Ama niandikie message. We are now friends. And anybody who needs some advice, by the way, mimi si professional, but niliambia from my experiences, I've lived like 100 years. I can share with you guys for free. For free. For free.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, my
I think,
darling. I'm so glad
yes.
I came. I'm so glad. I hope people have taken something from today. I have myself so empowering and amazing. All the way from Congrats to having your own brand. Oh my goodness me. It can't get better than that. It can't get better than that. So yeah. Asanteni, everybody,
thank you for
good night,
having me.
good night, good
Nice. Bye
night.
bye. Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.